Hi, this is my new guitar, Gretsch Pro Jet. A lot of people seem to be getting these. I can't seem to find a lot of music shops, but seems to be a lot of videos of them on YouTube. I think that's basically because they're really good value for the money. I mean, they're not for everything. If you want to do like thrash metal or something, this is probably not the guitar to get. But it is a Gretsch, and you get a Gretsch if you're after a Gretsch. You know what kind of sound you're after, and you get classic Gretsch sound, the looks, the feel, for a fraction of the price. Really, I mean, this would probably cost about £400, maybe 350, brand new, with the Bigsby. If you get it without the Bigsby, there's another version that's just got a tailpiece that you could probably get for under £300. And considering if you look at this guitar, it's very much like, it looks a lot like a Duo Jet, and a Duo Jet would easily cost you over £1,000. Some Gretches are like probably £2,000. So to get a guitar like this for £400 is like extremely good value. I can't speak for the overall quality of across the whole production line, but I've played a couple of these, this one, and I've played another one in a guitar shop, which was a sparkle jet finish, like a silver sparkle top, and they do it in a gold sparkle top as well. And the sort of quality of that one was really good. The quality of this is really great as well. The binding is immaculate, the frets are really nice with no sharp edges, the action is good. The machine heads are a little bit kind of small and maybe fragile. A lot of people kind of maybe change them. I've heard a lot of people changing them for sort of better tuners. I'll just see how they go, but there is a little bit of does go out of tune a little bit, but I suppose that's to be expected with the Bigsby. And also the person has strung the strings actually over the bar. This bar here, they're usually supposed to go under the bar, but I think the reason why they've done that is because under the bar it will catch on this bridge here, which I don't know, might be a problem on some of the round strings where it's kind of grating. But I haven't changed the strings yet, so when I do change them I'll probably run it under the bar and see how that goes. The Bigsby is the only thing. I always wanted a Bigsby, but I kind of prefer the ones that anchor at the back rather than the B5 one, which just sort of sits there. I like the ones that come to the back, but I may swap it at some stage for a B3 or a B7 and get it looking more like a Duo Jet. Control wise, you get a single volume, single tone, which is a bit of a sort of basic setup. I mean, some Gretches have a ridiculous amount of controls. Usually, like a Duo Jet would have a volume for each pickup and then a master volume. You usually have like a control up here, and then you'd either have a tone control or a tone switch, and some Gretches even have like a little on-off switch, which is a pretty good idea, but unless you accidentally hit it. But yeah, everything on the guitar is really good. If you pick this up, you would think you were playing a much more expensive guitar. Some other notes is really good thing about Gretches is these screw and strap buttons. If you got a strap like this which doesn't have a big opening, these are perfect because they pretty much ensure that your strap's not going to come off. You just instead of putting the strap over, you just unscrew the button, put your strap on and screw it back in, which is a really good idea. And also this guitar, though it is a solid body, it's chambered, which means there are cavities that have been routed out inside to make it a lot lighter. So it does have a kind of, it is kind of loud even when it's not been plugged in. But you get those perfect Bigsby wobbles. It's a really good guitar. I'd really recommend one to anyone who, you know, you want to do some kind of cool, kind of cleaner sounds. It does do rock, but you know, it's not as rock orientated as a Les Paul or something like that. But I'll give you a demonstration of the sounds in a minute.